Good day everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please like, share and subscribe and click to the notification bell. Here we go. Imagine in a place deep within the heart of African rainforest. A place where trees whisper and the earth itself hold ancient, forgotten powers. In this mystery forest, there lived a family unlike other people, not humans, but a family of snakes, powerful and dangerous. Their names have been feared for generations, yet their tale holds a lessons and beyond with fear. Today, I will tell you a story of Ekunke family, a family of ancient serpent cursed by the gods, bound by the deep hunger for power, and the brave young woman who dared to confront them. It's a story of misery, encourage, and struggle between wisdom and greed. My viewers, please sit back and relax as we dive into the story, full of lessons that remind us of strength within us. Once upon a time, in the deep heart of the African forest, there was a village named Uduka. The villagers lived in harmony with nature, but they were often warned never to venture into deep inside the forest, with misty woods that bordered their homes. The elders spoke about the mysterious family of snakes that lived deep within the forest, where the trees whispered secrets and the earth itself seems to breathe. The family of snake was no ordinary family. They were the Ekunke, the lineage of ancient serpent, blessed with wisdom, but cursed with a deep hunger for power. The head of the family was a mother, Nwatu, an enormous black serpent with scales and shamed like midnight in the moonlight. Nwatu had lived for centuries, longer than any human being could remember. She was known for her cunning and cruelty, and it was said that she had the ability to change into a human form, her eyes betraying her true identity with the snake-like glimmer. Nwatu had 3 children. Her eldest son, Obasi, was a powerful green python, thick and muscular, with the eyes glowing silky yellow in darkness. Her strong and silent, always lurking in shadows, his strength feared by all creatures in the forest. The second born was a daughter, Mmadike, a sleek and graceful cobra with scales that shone like polished gold. Mmadike was beautiful but deadly, known for her venomous bites that could kill any animal or human that crossed her path. The youngest of the family was Ikimba, a curious and mischievous snake, smaller than his siblings but far more dangerous on his way. He was a viper, fast and unpredictable, with temper as sharp as his fangs. The Ekunke snakes were not evil by their nature, but the curse laid upon them by the gods long ago turned into hearts to stone. Nwatu in her youthful age had angered the gods of the forest, Ani, by attempting to usurp his power in his wrath. Ani had caused her and her descendants to forever crave for power and control, and to lose their sense of compassion as their greed grew. Over the years, Nwatu and her children began to terrorize the village of Uduka. Livestock disappeared, and strange markings in the village appeared in the soil near the village border. No one ever saw the snakes, but everyone felt their presence. One fateful night, a young woman named Adanna, known for her bravery, decided to uncover the truth behind the stories. Adanna was no ordinary villager. She was the granddaughter of Nina, the village oldest among the healer, who had once warned her. The Ekunke family is not to be mindled with child. They live between the world of the living and the dead. Their secrets buried deep in the earth, but Adanna, strongly and stubborn, believed the way to protect her village is to visit them. Armed with nothing but a pouch of sacred herbs and her grandmother's amulet, Adanna ventured into the forbidden forest. As she journeyed deeper, the air grew thick with the mist, and the trees seemed to twist and bend unnatural ways. Strange whispers filled the air, and the ground beneath her feet felt uncovered and soft, as thought the forest floors were alive. After hours of walking, Adanna stumbled upon a massive trees with twisted roots that climbed at the earth like fingers. In hollow of the tree, she saw the Ekunke family coiled around one another in a terrifying display of power. Nwatu in her human form sat at the center, her snakes-like eyes glowing in the air light. "I have been expecting you, Adanna," Nwatu said, her voice smooth as silk, yet dripping with malice. "You think you can save your village from us? You are but a child playing with force beyond understanding." Adanna felt shiver run down her spine, but stood to her ground. "I am here to end your reign of terror. Uduka will no longer live in fear." Nwatu's laugh was cold, sending chills through the tree. "You cannot defeat me, girl. The gods themselves have cursed us. We are bound to the forest, and it's only a matter of time before we extend our reach beyond it. But I will make you an offer." Nwatu flicked to Adanna's amulet. "That charm around your neck, is it from Nina? Isn't it? I sense her power within you. If you give it to me, I will spare your village. Refuse, and I will consume every soul within its borders." Adanna's heart raced. The amulet had been passed down for her generation, said to contain the wisdom and protection of her ancestors. Without it, she would be defenseless, but to give it out meant risking everything her village stood for. "I will not give you the amulet," Adanna said, her voice firm, though her hands trembled. "But I will offer you this. Release your hold of Uduka, and I will lift the curse that blends you to the forest." For the first time, Nwatu's eyes widened open in surprise. "You dare to challenge the gods and the curse?" "I do," Adanna replied, holding a pouch of her herbs. "Those herbs combined with the power of my ancestors. I can undo whatever is done, but must swear never to harm another soul." Nwatu's children hissed in protest, their massive coils shifting in shadows, but once Nwatu raised her hands and silenced them. She studied Adanna for long and for a moment, then slowly nodded. "Very well, human. We will take your offer. But this, if you fail, your soul will be mine." With trembling hands, Adanna spread the herbs in a circle around the tree. She began chanting the words her grandmother had taught her, calling upon the spirits of the forest and the ancestors who had walked those lands long before. The ground beneath her feet rumbled, and the air grew thick with power. Nwatu and her children began to writhe. Their forms flickered between human and snake as the curse began to lift. For a moment, it seems as thought it was lost as the power of the curse fought back. But then, with a final defending crack, the ascent magic broke. The Ekunke snakes collapsed to the ground and no longer bound by their hunger for power. Their eyes now filled with something rambling peace and resembling peace. Nwatu, weakened but free, looked up at Adanna. You have done whatever the gods could not do. We are in your depths and we will leave Uduka in peace. But beware, for not all curse can be easily undone. With that, Nwatu and her children slithered back into the depth of the forest and never to be seen again. From that day forward, the village Uduka thrived in peace and Adanna's name was spoken with reverence. But every now and then, when the wind howled through the trees, the villagers would whisper of the Ekunke snake and the brave girl who had saved them down, armed with nothing but courage and power of the ancestors. Courage in the fear of Adanna's bravery shows that standing up to evil and facing one's fears, even when the odds seem impossible, can lead to possible change. Courage and power. The lessons learned in this story is that compassion and understanding through cause. Nwatu and her children were not inherently evil. Adanna's offer to leave their cause shows that sometimes understanding and compassion is good. Though the cause, Nwatu and her children were not inherently evil. Adanna's offer to leave their cause shows that sometimes understanding and empathy can solve problems better than violence and revenge. Empathy can solve problems better than violence. The power of heritage and traditions. Adanna used her ancestral knowledge and her grandmother's amulet to help the village. She knows her roots, her culture, and tradition. Those often hold wisdom needed to overcome challenge. Thanks for listening to my story.